Hello everyone, welcome back to Szpakowo for another episode of Tall Tales of Small Survival. Yes, and as you can see, I'm up on our new field. Following on very quickly after the previous episode, I got barley plonked into our... oh crumbs, we're out already. I got barley plonked into our, other field, the rented field down by the farm. And I came up here to take a look at this field, and I discovered that it's already been filled with, or planted with wheat. I know! I had no idea, because when we bought it, it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be empty, as far as I knew. But, yeah, it's been planted with wheat. Now, I could technically not do anything to it, because the nitrogen and the pH are decent. But I figured lime is cheap, and fertilizer's not too terribly expensive. So, we might as well have a go and just see about properly, doing the lime and the fertilizer on it, just to make sure it's all up to speed, and then anything extra we can always use down at the farm itself. But if I'm hoping that fence is going to be just low enough. If I can get between these. Come on. What is not right with that one? There we go. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, but perhaps if I pull up close enough to the fence, I can use the powers of osmosis and literally refill through the fence. Let's have a go. Not the traditional way of doing things, but hey. Oh, it works. Lovely. Well, I'm not going to complain about that. Perhaps not quite as realistic as it could be, but there you go. So yeah, this is fully done with wheat already. And I know I'd said in the previous episode what I was planning to do was do it half and half, or split it in some way, shape or form, so that we've got a portion of it that starts out as grass and then becomes corn early next year. So part of me wants to keep the field as it is, because it turns out it's already planted with wheat. But part of me also wants to actually do that and do the whole corn transferal split thing. Still concerned we're using as much lime as we are, but have to run back down again and get some more. But that's not a problem. Yeah, we will need to do a third run up. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty solidly big field as it is. So I'm thinking maybe if we start where this road is, perhaps, and do leave the big portion as wheat and this part here as grass, because I want to say that split is not quite 50-50. Let's have some more osmosis refilling. Lovely. Let's have a quick look on the map again. Yeah, see, the road comes down there, so I guess it will be about 2/3 wheat and then 1/3 grass, which realistically isn't that bad. I don't think that'll be the world's worst split, really. Yeah, we can certainly, we could definitely use that wheat, of course, but I think with the view of getting the pigs sooner rather than later, I think that is actually going to be probably a better shot for us to actually try and do that. yeah, we can just hopefully just reseed straight on the top of it. So what I will do is leave the fertilizer spreader up here. I mean, we're going to need more. I may even need to buy more lime after this too. But yeah, so yeah, what I'll do is I'll leave the fertilizer spreader up this end and run back down and grab the what's that thing called? Oh, the seeder. Yes, I'll run back down and grab the seeder and see if we can directly seed into this with grass seed before the wheat has a chance to like properly germinate and stuff, because we might be able to get away with it and then we won't have to cultivate. I will need to get all these stones off of here at some point too. I'm not sure quite what we can do about that. We might have to rent a stone picker-upper thing, kind of like we did last time. We rented that one that was a bit too big for the tractor, but it would probably fit quite nicely on the Deutz now that we have that. So that could be an option. I don't think I can stone pick it at this point because it's been seeded already, but we can certainly see. Yeah, we will have to probably buy another bag of lime. It's going to be a close one, that, because not quite enough in it. And yeah, we're not going to get a full load out of that bag either. So, I mean, it's cheap enough. It's only €50 a bag, so that's not. Oh no, I think there is another bag over there. That's right, I bought 4, didn't I? For some reason, I was thinking it was going to be like the fertilizer was, and just go for miles and oops, wrong button. Go for miles and miles. Now, let me just hop over the wall quick and grab the last bag. Lovely. So let's get this. There we go. Pick that up. Oh dear. That's a bit on the bit too far on the back, possibly. There we go. Better. I'll just drive this up to the back and osmose the. Come on, over the fence, you plum. There we go. Lovely. Like I say, not the way to do it, but that's the way we're going to do it. Because we're special. But yeah, so that was quite a surprise. I had not expected wheat to be in this field already. But there you go. Oh, no, I think we are. Yeah, it's not going to matter if we use all the lime up, I don't think. Because we are close enough coverage on the whole thing. And if we're, oh yeah, it's not even. Some of it it's not even doing, so that's fine. There we go, the beauties of precision farming. Just check this other little spot down here, I think it was. Otherwise, I think we are pretty good. Yes, it's this little nubbin. No, that didn't want to do anything, and neither did that. Oh yeah, it did. Okay, well, we might as well just take the last of the bag off. Smashing. So yeah, I shall run back down and leave this just up here. Walk that down there. Lovely. Please don't fall over. Yeah, so I'll head back down to the farm, grab the seeder, and sit you back up here in just a moment. Well, sadly, as you can see, it turns out that I couldn't reseed this directly with the old grass, so I had to run back down and grab the cultivator and we are going to have to cultivate it in first, but that's okay. I mean, it would have been nicer just to be able to keep it, but I think for the sake of our impending pigs, I would like to sort of do it like this instead. Yeah, this was originally the plan. It just so happened that, forwards please, yeah, it just so happened that the field was pre-drilled, and we had no idea of that. Literally, it wasn't until I actually got up here. Did I miss a spot? Yeah, it wasn't until I actually got up here that I realised it had been drilled with wheat already, and I kind of hate wasting that little bit of seed, but for the sake of you know, getting in a bit of a cash crop with the grass and a leg up on the old fertiliser for next season when we can plant the what's that stuff called? What is that stuff called? Corn. That's the word I'm looking for. Delicious corn. Yeah, once I think that will be a good thing. You know, 'cause that means we'll be able to get a heads up on the pigs and get some stuff going with them. So yeah, it shouldn't take too long. It's a fairly small patch that we're grassing up, but it should yield quite well, and that's the important part, is that given the type of field it is, we should be getting a fairly decent yield from it, and I'm not displeased with that. Now what I might do, in fact we are going to take a visit to the shop, because there's a couple of things that we need to buy. I was going to originally look at getting a mulcher, but I've decided not to worry about a mulcher. Not this season anyway. Maybe for next season we can get that. But I do have my eyes on a roller, and there is an interesting vehicle that has cropped up in the shop, but it is in an interesting state of disrepair. Yes. And it's a long story, but the shop has said if we purchase it and pay for the inspection, they will repair it all for free, because they, yeah, assuming we want to buy it, because it's kind of like an insurance job kind of thing, but they were supposed to fix it and then ended up buying it, and something like that. I don't know all the details exactly, but they said they'd fix it for free so long as we pay for the inspection, which I think we can manage to do. But we'll have a look at that in just a second and see exactly what's going on. Okay, this is that last little bit done here. Because if I remember right, the wheat section of this hasn't been rolled. And if it hasn't been rolled, then we can roll it. And that will be a good thing, because then we can roll the grass as well. Let's just check. Yeah, and I'm not going to re-fertilise this, obviously, because it will not do the grass as well. Yeah, this, it does need rolling, and it's got weeds growing in it already somehow. Miraculously out of... Oh, you did lift it. Oh, it's because I got out, that's why. Okay, so let's roll back down here quick. And in fact, I think what I'll do is I'll get the grass seeded quick off camera, and then we'll come back when we're at the shop doing all the purchasing and stuff. Because, you know, seeding's seeding at the moment. It's nothing spectacular, nothing new and exciting. And we'll probably be okay with the seed that we've got left in this thing. So I shall get this done quick, and then we will come back to it. Yeah, when we are looking in the shop and stuff. Oh, crumbs, is this on the ground? It is on the ground. Oh, it's already started drilling. Patch of grass. Oh, crumbs, no, it's drilled barley. That's not what we wanted. Grass, where are you? Oh, see, radish grass, okay. Yes, that was from where we were doing the other field. Now, has it done that little patch in grass? Oh, it's still... Oh no, it is grass. Okay. Is it? Yes, grass. Okay, I hope that hasn't muffed up the whole thing. That'd be really awkward. But yeah, so I'll carry on and do this, and I'll see you back in the shops in a little bit. Alright, here we are now, just pulling into the shop. So, let us leave our tractor running, because it takes an age to restart, and head in here and talk to our friendly Polish shopkeeper. Hello, friend. Okay, so... what are we looking for? Rollers. There we go. There was one in here I was looking at, and it is in fact this one. 3 meters, made by Gorenk. I think that's a Slovakian brand, maybe? I think. I could be wrong. But there it is. So we're going to grab that for 1,500. That is perfect. And the other special little vehicle that we are looking at is in the sales department. Now, don't worry, we're not going to be getting a tractor or a harvester, because those are far too expensive. And I was going to get this little cheesy Italian mobile, but I did a little bit of testing and it doesn't function quite the way I want it to. Yeah, it's got a few minor difficulties that I could see really annoying me in the future with certain things, so we're not getting that. However, for an almost identical price to that, we have this, the Antonio Carrero Tigra car. Yes. Now, it is quite a nice looking one. It's been used by one of the local farms or businesses, I believe, and I don't know what else has really gone on with it, but this should be a cheap little runaround. It's got a little trailer hitch on it as well. It should be good for doing deliveries and stuff with. So I think we are going to... I need grease and oil in it. We are going to purchase it. Oh yes. However, this is where the... Oh crumbs, there's a massive tractor on the end there. That's nice. I wonder if... Oh yeah, there's the Hungarian export version. I mean, you know, there's 300 horsepowers for 22 grand, but no, that's a bit big for our needs, I think. Bit on the big side. But we have got this lovely Tiger car, and I have a feeling it may or may not start. Yes. It has an engine malfunction. So, what we are going to do is borrow this for a second, and we are going to have to manoeuvre it into the garage so they can... In fact, we have got lights on this. Fantastic. Yeah, we are going to manoeuvre this into the garage so they can do a bit of work on it for us. And let's see, nuzzle that up in there. Lovely. I know, I'm forklifting a tiny car into a garage to get it worked on. And apparently there's a goat here somewhere. Oops, crikey, I'm stuck on the wall. Okay, that should be enough. Lovely job. Okay, let's get stuck on the mowers. Let's see how bad this is going to be. Oh crumbs, yeah, if we're going to repair, it's got 12 faults. That's 2100. If we do the inspection, I don't think there are any inspection costs at the moment, but we'll set that running, and we'll see what the final cost is, but they said they would help out with the repairs, so that is good. But yeah, let me get this little thing hooked on. Turn the lights on this now. Get this hooked up, and I shall continue, or head over to the field again, and let's get rolling. But I need to turn the lights off on this quick. But yeah, I think that's going to be quite a useful little device. I parked far too close to those things. Yeah. Now you might be thinking to yourself, hang on self, this is not the roller that he bought just a moment ago. And you would be correct. Yes, I'd got the roller, the Gorink roller, and I bought it over here, and I just gave it a quick test because I was curious just to see what it was. And it turned out it's some kind of weird fertilizing roller, which is absolutely no use to me whatsoever. So after a bit of tinkering around, I returned it to the shop and got our money back because we literally had barely used it. I tried this roller and it kind of worked okay, but I don't know if it was just the map that wasn't updating right, or if it's the field was doing a bit weird or something, but it didn't seem to be properly, like it might be the width or the something on the field, but it wasn't rolling the field properly. So what I ended up doing was, I returned to the Gorink, got the money back, and purchased this one for an extra $400 euros. I think it was extra 466. So that is what we've got now, and it works quite nicely. He says if he remembers to lower the blooming thing onto the ground to actually roll the field, that would be helpful. Come on, Feldin, you know how to do this. There we go, that's better. So if I hop out quick now, that should say no longer needs rolling. Fantastic. So, oops, I'm going over their field a little bit too much there. But yeah, it was weird on the map because it was showing little tiny blotches and patches that I'd rolled with the Fort Trip one. So I don't know quite what was going on. It might be because of all these stones as well. But needless to say, we've got ourselves a proper big roller now, and that should make life a lot easier. And it still works with this tractor, which was the other handy thing. It was cheap and functional. Oh yes, we do like cheap and functional. And on a side note too, picking up on a comment from Jeremy on the previous episode, we were talking about field prices. I had checked this one after, once I realised it had wheat in it. I went back and actually looked at the value of the field. And if I pop up the map here quick, oh yeah, I'll show you the rolling now. Yeah, see, it's still left little patches there that I may have missed somehow. But for the most part, it looks pretty good. But, oh yes, what I was going to show you. This field, field 35, we paid, what, 26 grand for it, I think? I'm guessing because it had wheat sown in it, it is now worth 35 grand. So, yeah, we got ourselves quite a tasty deal. I'm not going to complain about that one bit. But yes, so I've got this to roll. This isn't going to take long with this big giant roller now, so I'm happy for that. Hopefully it'll all show up pretty good on the map now, but yeah, it was just odd with that 3 meter one. It was very strange. It was just picking up all these little patches that it was saying was rolled. So yeah, this one seems to be doing a much nicer job though. So I shall not complain. What's it updates? Is it going to, there we go. Yeah, the couple of little lines I'm okay with there, but before it was like this weird sort of quilty patchwork nonsense, kind of like where all these stones are speckled about the shop. But yeah, we'll definitely get these dealt with next time. But yeah, so I'm going to finish this off as best I can. Yeah, I'll have to run back down that side, so might as well make it worth our while. Yeah, so I'll get this done, and if I can see in the dark, I'll do that little barley field we've got as well. But yeah, so I'll do this, and I shall see you next month in the morning, beginning of October, to see where we are with our little Tiger car, and whatever else it is that we are going to be doing. back again. It is now early morning in October. As you saw there, we did a little bit of a thing. We didn't do a thing. We had the repair inspection and stuff coming on the little Tigra car that we've got up at the shop now. Now it cost 2,400 if I remember correctly, something like that. Basically, they paid us. We agreed on a price, basically, because of all the issues with it that it wasn't supposed to have, but it turned out that it did. We paid $2,000 and they paid 400 for us. So yeah, that was a decent enough deal, because it wasn't supposed to have been in that bad shape. The people that had originally, that they bought it off, were supposed to do all those repairs and didn't. So yeah, but anyway, that's all sorted. That'll be ready about noon today, which is good because we've got a lot of stuff to do. Now, as you can see, our field here is absolutely rotten with weeds. It's got medium weeds and we're going to have to hoe them. So at some point today we're going to be renting a hoe. I know, words. But yeah, we'll be renting one to get this done, and also our field up at the shop up there, the big wheat/grass field, the wheat section of that has weeds in it as well. It's got just small weeds, but I believe we can use the same one for both, same weeder for both. Oi, hop it, bird. Sod off, you cheeky pecker. But yes, as you can see, there's corn in the background there, way off in the distance. That corn is ready to be harvested, and the good people of Szpakowo have started harvesting it already. So we need to get our tractor and head over there with the trailers so we can help unload and get it transported. Now, they have a silo over down at the farm next to the sort of junkyard place that we've been to before. So the idea is we're going to take it all down there, and based on sort of general economic prices, they reckon they'd do us a solid and throw us €1,000 for the help with this. Since they are doing the harvesting, we're just doing the carting, and normally a field like that would probably be about $2.5 grand, something like that. But yeah, we are going to get about $1,000 from that, I think. And some... oh dear, has he got stuck on the corner? Oh, these poor workers. He was supposed to be doing his thing. Okay, what's he got? Oh, he's got stuck on one of these trees. Okay, let me help him out. Get this thing started again. Come on, reverse out. Oh dear. Sometimes those pesky workers can be a pain. Now, you'd think they would have been smart enough to just back it up and then keep going, but sadly no. So we might end up having to do the headland as well. We'll see. In fact, I'll get the worker back in, get them going again. I saw them sitting in the bush up there, and I told them it's okay, we've got you sorted. So yeah, that is going to need an unload fairly quickly. So we're going to run around the other side and meet up with it there. But it does look like this is going to be a fairly productive field for them. Now, judging by what little they've got already, I think that harvester is a 2,500 litre harvester. I'm expecting... oh, I even missed a bit at the start there. I'm expecting it's going to be quite a solid performance. We're probably looking at minimum 16,000 litres. Just a rough guess. I'm just going to whiz through this little field sort of up the edge here. Ah, see, they're overlapping a bit. That's probably why. Let me get turned around. Here we are. Come on. Right here. Yes. But yeah, it's a pretty big field, all things considered, and I think we are... I forget, to be honest, because it's been a little while since we've done anything on it, but I think we are... what is it? We've fully fertilised everything on this, so aside from that little bit on the corner, I think they're doing just the one of those, and then yeah, it should be good. But yeah, we've already got 2,400 litres off of that already, and that's basically one headland. So yeah, should be exciting. Should be a lot here. Now, I don't know how much exactly it's going to be, but it should be a lot. Like I say, I'm guessing this has to be at least, particularly judging by that first amount, we're going to get at least probably 20,000 litres. Yeah, it should be a nice little haul from this. Now, in other news, I did grab a couple of contracts to do. We've got two interesting, once again, parsnips. A throwback to the start of the series. We got some parsnips to do, and they said they're testing out some new equipment and wanted us to weigh in on it for them. It's some new harvesting, parsnip harvesting equipment that they're getting in to see if they want to keep it. So we're going to give that a try. And lady up there, Camilla, she wants her field mowed. Apparently it's already been delivered, so we're just going to mow it. We're not going to worry about keeping the grass, doing anything with it. We're just going to mow it. Yeah, so we've got those two contracts, and there are a number of other baling ones on the go that we could get. If I have time, I may do some of those off camera, just for the sake of yeah, doing some contracts, getting a little bit of money in. But the main thing we're going to have to do is get our fields weeded, because we want to do that before it turns into anything worse. You know, as much as I like using our little sprayer jobby. Yes, if they got stuck again over there. Why have they stopped over there? They can't be full already, surely. What is going on? Let's go and have a quick look. They run into something else. I know they're going to have problems with that telegraph pole there in the middle of the field, but... oh, they blooming have. There's a honking great big tree there, you silly duffers. Why did you go and do that? Again, it's like they drove straight into it. Crikey. They do not like this field, do they? You know what, since we're here, we're going to harvest those two little bits. Maybe they'll stop doing it if we get rid of them. Yeah, I know I don't have access to that land, it's not part of that field. But, ironically, as I said, they can't be full by now, surely. It is 80% full, so apparently we did quite the job on this field. Yeah, set them off again. Now, this is a worker for the people of Szpakowo, so we shouldn't be paying anything for it. If for some reason we do, then I'll sort that out later. But so far as I'm aware, we shouldn't be paying for it. So that's good. But yeah, so we'll get them to come around this time. Shouldn't be... Oh, how have they got a full grain tank? What? I suppose we did only do like 2/3 of it last time, didn't we? I forgot about that. Okay, let's sneak up here now. We really need to be the other way round, but... Oh, well, let me do that. Let me drive down here quick. Get a tree myself. And spin the old thing around quick. Oh, crikey, that was some epic air I just caught off of that. I did not expect that to go the way it did. Okay, what? Oh, rude words. I'm like, why is that thing turning in that direction like that? And then it dawned on me. It was turning in that direction like that because the cab of my massive tractor was getting stuck on its pipe. Oh dear. So this first trailer is going to be 5. Okay. You're gonna. Okay, yeah, you're gonna make it difficult for me, aren't you? But stop it, you utter pillock. There we go. Now go do your stupid corner. Let me get alongside you. Yeah, they did not want to. Oh, am I in your way? I'm so sorry. Oh dear. Gotta love this farming malarkey, hey? Okay, so we're now going to get some more of this out. So we've got one full thing, and now we've got second trailer we're working on. Yeah, so this is gonna be quite the haul, I think. Yeah, I think we've pretty much emptied the combine out now. Let him carry on and do his thing, make sure the cab's out of the way. Don't want to knock it. There we go. So, I'm going to carry on doing this and we'll cut back to whenever it's full load, basically. Once I've got a full load here, which I think is about 16,000 litres. Something like that. And we'll carry on. So, yeah, I shall see you all in a little bit. Alrighty, we are back and we've got our first full load, 16,000 litres. Well, you can't really see too much in the distance there now, but I want to say we've done probably about a third to a half of the field. There's been 3 headlands and a few up and downs, but we've got 16,000 litres and there's still quite a bit to go. I think, oh crumbs, I forget I can't do that. I've got the cruise control set to 8 kilometers per hour to match up with the harvester there. So I was going to put it in cruise control so we could look at the map, but that's not going to work out too well for us now, is it? I do need to figure out what side of the thing this rear trailer is dropping from. Which button is it? That one. From the right, so we want it to drop from the left side, coming up here, which is fine. Now, it's not this turn down by this field, it's the next one. But yeah, I'm sure we all remember that field next to the junkyard. But where's the next right? Yep, there's the farmhouse, or one of their barns. Okay, so they come down here. I think the gate is open. It is. Lovely. And they have a Mikkel silo, I think it is. Just off to the side here. So hopefully I can... of course I'm on the wrong trailer. There we go. Drop that in. Now I should hopefully be able to turn around up at the back somewhere there. But we'll get this loaded into the silo. And they did just say too that depending on how much we actually get off of this, they might be willing to give us a little bit of corn in part payment as well, because they're looking to get a set amount off, and if there's some extra, then they said they might be willing to do us a solid, because we are looking at getting pigs on the go as well. So they want to help us out a little bit with that. Am I going to make it? I did. I think. Yes, there we go. We are all through. Might have to trim a few of those trees back for them for next time. But, there we go. Don't want to get caught up on anything. Lovely job. So I'm going to run back and we'll get the rest of this fielded off. We'll get the rest of this field finished off. See where we are at. See what rewards we get for it, and probably run up and get the tiger. Oh, we might leave that till next episode, actually, the old tiger. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes to get this field finished. And there I go again, plonking on the cruise control for the easy ride down the road, but yeah, never mind, eh? Okay, that corn harvest is complete. We're bringing down another close to 14,000 litres of corn. That's pretty impressive. I'm sure they will be pleased with that. That is a mega haul. Now we got, what, 16,400 on the first one. And call it 14,000 on the second one. That's 16 and 14. That's 30,000 litres of corn plus a little bit extra. So that is pretty awesome. So what they have said is we are welcome to hang on to about 2,000 litres or so of the corn. So depending on how much we, you know, sort of, to save putting it in and taking it out, putting it in and taking it out, depending on how much we can. Just drive over this wood here. If I can stop it right, this thing's got 5,000 in it. So if I stop around 10.9, it should be a little bit more. Okay, how much is left in this trailer? 1,828, that's perfect. That is going to be our little prize, and they will transfer the money over to us for the work. I think it was 1,000 we'd agreed on, so we'll get that probably in the next day or so, which should be fine. Let's have a quick look, see how much they got in total. We can't see because it's not our silo. Gotcha. Well, there you go. Nonetheless, we know what we got from that, so I need to figure out how I turned around before. Was it in this little bit? Oh no, I think I've gone that way, hadn't I? Yeah, sneak in between these ones. And then bung a left. There we go, smashing. So yeah, that I think is going to be it for today's episode. What we are going to do is head back to the farm. I'm going to go locate a weeder and see what we can do about our fields. And obviously we've got some contracts to work on as well, but that will all be coming up in the next episode. So yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed whatever this was. And do please give us a like and hit the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. Comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, I shall bung it down this dirty, dusty road, get our stuff sorted out, have a hunt for a weeder, and hopefully see you next time. Cheerio, everyone.